Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Under very grey skies here in Brisbane. With me is 3-time All-Australian and 13 times Richmond's leading goal kicker, Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Expecting some really special stuff out here today.
The Lions set to take on the Giants in this exhibition match today. Greater Western Sydney fans make their team welcome. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. The players launch into the first term.
To uncover your true potential, you must first find your own limits and then you...
Randall doesn't waste that opportunity. Sends the Sharon on its way. She kicks it quickly. A big run to take that back. It's up and away. Not her best effort. The mark missed by Harris. Ashmore taking a chance at goal. Ashmore just squeezes it over the line. That's her first. Good start by the Lions. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball bouncing well. McKinnon with the mighty fist. McWilliams gets her woman holding the ball. She'll get the free. McWilliams feeds it wide. It's Edward Scissorhands. The ball mopped up. Jams it on the boot. Walker takes the mark. 50 metres from home. Goes for her 50. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. It'll be all tied up if she kicks this one. The Giants, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference.
Good mark. Concentrating hard as she lines up the goal. The ball's travelling. The huge kick makes it through the goals.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre backs. McKinnon thumps it forward. Kicked by Randall. Able to grab it on the half volley. Superb handball. Membry going for number 1. She'll be happy with that. Brisbane on top. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tapped by McKinnon. She's got the football now. Randall just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. McWilliams throws it clear as day. Sends the ball out into space. Picked up under pressure. Shoots off the handball. Interception. She handballs it. Guided by Tompkins. Going for goal number 1. McCarthy misses very wide. Brisbane by 6 points. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so she's taking her time and just looking for the right option. Tompkins takes a low stab kick.
She slams it onto her boot. Good mark. She slams it onto her boot. Stanton claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark. She kicks the ball.
She panicked and looked for the safety of the boundary, but that was deliberate. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Good tap from Watkins. Webb hand passes out to space, marked by McWilliams. 50 metres out. This kick to square it up. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. She'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Takes it well. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. McKinnon with the mark. 45 metres out. Kicks into the forward line.
We have a free kick. She doesn't want to take too long lining up this shot. She slams it onto her boot. Walker with the mark. Walker kicks for goal. Magnificent goal.
Greater Western Sydney steal back the lead. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. McKinnon hits it. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Has it now. Free kick. Tompkins feeds it wide. Nice mark there. Swanson sends the ball on its way. Booted by Collier. Dropped by Stanton. Bates swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. McCarthy boots it. It was all her. Spears a low ball. Membry controls it. Head down now as she goes in for the goal. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. Brisbane get back on top again. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. She's got the footy in her hands. Ball up in the centre square. McKinnon directs it down. The bouncing ball is controlled. She handballs it. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. She kicks it. What a mark. She's played on. The kick spins off in the wrong direction. A favourable bounce. Jams it on the boot. Gathered by Bashmore. Shoots off the handball. And the free for Dalpos. Dalpos kicks. Great grab.
She slams it onto her boot. A good contested mark there. She slams it onto her boot. Stanton with the ball. Puts boot to ball. Walker takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Marks the ball.
Slams it on the boot. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Here's a chance for McKinnon. Sends it on its way. Takes it well. Not much time left in this quarter. They could take the lead right here. McWilliams skims the woodwork for a point. Watkins to bring it in. And the mark will be paid. They could take the lead right here. I need to bleep myself. Did you see that? A second goal in the bag. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The score's at the Giants 21 to Brisbane 19.
They have been.
The siren sounds for the second quarter.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
Punch by McKinnon. Handballs. Handballs from the tackle. She handballs it. She runs in for the goal. It's hit the post. It's a behind. She'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Watkins decides to play on. Dishes it off to the running player. Virgo handballs it to the open paddock. A lot of possessions for her. Moves it quickly by hand. Collier boots it. Steady hands there as she holds that one.
She plays on. Tapped. Sending it on its way. She wins the contested mark.
Just fell through. Greater Western Sydney in front. There's the bounce. McKinnon taps it. She's got the football now. She gets a kick out of that pack. Tompkins sends the ball on its way. Kick by Barr. Dalpos marks. That came off the boot with huge power. Stanton claims the ball. Slams it on the boot. Great mark. Randall hand passes. Webb kicks it. Great grab.
She boots it. She kicks under that. She kicks the ball. Good mark. She's got a handball away.
Sweeping handball. Membry has seen plenty of the footy. Dishes it off to the running player. Wuchner had plenty of options and chose the wrong one. The boundary. Rush kicks hard along the boundary line. She's heading for home. Miss for behind. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of the Lions. The contest no match for her. Rush kicks hard along the boundary line. Lawton grabs that one.
Lawton has all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. She could easily become a 200-plus gamer. The Lions trail.
She needs someone to break hard. She's ready to bring it back into play. Kicks. Nice mark there. Lawton sends one up towards the wing. The contest no match for her. A low kick from Barr. Bumps the pigskin. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. Strong mark. She wants to play on. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Over the top of the pack. Opportunity now for Walker. Too far out to score, surely. Going for goal number 2. It's going. It's gone through for a magnificent behind.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Brisbane might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. She steals the ball on the bounce. She kicks the ball. She marks the ball.
Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. She'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. A big run to take that mark. Nice mark there. McKinnon kicks it. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kicks it long. Walker claims the ball. She'll need her Saturday or Sunday best from here. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Lining up the goal now. Going for goal number 1. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Here's the bounce.
She gathers up the intercepted ball. Approaching home now. She gets under that. She boots it. That's a mark. She slams it onto her boot. Stanton marks the ball. She kicks the ball. Marks the ball.
Ashmore with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. She hand passes the ball. Harris going for number 1. To be generous, you would say that was wide of the mark, that shot. Looks like she'll go wide. Plays on. Puts boot to ball. Collected by Ashmore. She's running hot, Richo.
She's been outstanding all match, Dennis.
McCarthy tries her luck with a shot at goal. Redrick True marks on the run. Brisbane trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here. The ball has been bounced. McKinnon taps it. Randall with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball.
The Lions just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. That miss may come back to haunt her.
She'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. And the mark will be paid.
She gets boot to ball. You can't bring that mark down. She kicks the ball. She marks the ball.
That drop punt works well for Lawton. A great effort. Kicks. Schmidt with the mark. Choose to kick it. Great mark under pressure.
When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give the Giants a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on. She slams it onto her boot. She steadies now in front of goal. She gets boot to ball. She gets the upper hand.
She's rammed that one into the woodwork. How did you see that last quarter, Richo?
GWS are playing well, but even if they are on the right track,
a nice long half-time break, and we're ready for another half of footy.
You can motivate by fear and you can motivate by reward, but both those methods are only temporary. The only lasting thing is self-motivation.
Shot at goal by Harris. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. The Lions will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition. She plays on with a little kick. Puts boot to ball. Hands like dinner plates.
The Giants are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. She kicks the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. She gets boot to ball. A good contested mark there. She slams it onto her boot. Great hands.
Sends it on its way. Marked by McCarthy. Hand passes. Valpos intercepts it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition with the quick hands. Intercepted by Swanson. Stanton has it. Kicks. Nice mark there. Kicks it across the ground. A favourable bounce. Hands it out to open space. Hands it out to open space. Approaching the goals now. Watkins swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession.
GWS were dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. She slams it onto her boot. She marks the ball. It's hit the post. Tough break.
Watkins gets set to kick it back in. She opts to play on with the ball. Clears now. McWilliams claims it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. The ball is slammed towards goal by McWilliams. No good. The points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. Watkins looking for a lead. Nothing presenting. She fires it to an empty space. Sends the ball out into space. McKinnon slams it on the boot. Takes it well. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. The Giants leads by 10.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Brisbane might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. It's on its way. Hit the post. That's a behind. Well, that's just another behind on the board.
Watkins will take her time. She doesn't want to see it turn over and sail back right over her head. 50 metres from home. Stanton with a 45-degree angle in front of her. Bates lacks precision. Takes it well. She chooses to play on. McKinnon brought her down, holding the footy. McKinnon feeds it wide. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Passed by Bates. Ashmore running in, about to kick. It was all her. Frederick just gauging which way that wind was blowing. The Lions have scored the last 2 goals. Nothing separating these teams now. Randall takes advantage. McKinnon with the interception. Schmidt marks on the run. Works it across the ground. McWilliams with an easy mark. Trims the grass with that one. Simply outplayed the opposition there. 40 metres out. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Watkins has a fair kick on her. I'd expect her to roost this right down the middle. Out on the full. Free kick to Greater Western Sydney. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. It goes through for a behind. Would you believe it? Another point. Watkins has a fair kick on her. I'd expect her to roost this right down the middle. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Pinpoint accuracy from
Has a passion for this game, and that shines through every time she plays.
the ball bouncing well. McKinnon with the tap. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Zielke controls. Gets boot to high. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Lawton looking a real threat out there when she pulls in contested marks like that one.
Lawton has to stay committed, and then with some guts and determination, she should be able to make something of a career. A good hit out there. McCarthy with the ball. The ball is tapped.
She seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
She's been outstanding all match, Dennis.
Bates working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Schmidt wins the marking contest. Gets boot to leather. Takes it well. An easy interception for Watkins. Zielke gets it on the bounce. Dropped by Harris. Picked up by Rush. Bumps the pigskin. A big run to take that mark.
McCarthy is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think she'll be going anywhere anytime soon. She boots it. Good mark. Puts boot to ball. That's a nice strong mark. Sending it on its way with the ball.
Wuchner made the awkward bounce look easy. She's got great hands. She gains possession. She's really a ball magnet. Frederick Troll kicks for goal. She can't close the deal, and it's a point. The Lions are having trouble with their misses. Has she? Yes, she's paid it.
She's got a hold of that one. You can't bring that mark down. She gets a fist to it. Membry kicks the ball. She kicks the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. She slams it onto her boot. She takes a strong mark.
Kicks hurriedly. So well timed. Opportunity for Ashmore. Brisbane trail by 12. They certainly have a lot to think about before the final turn.
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter.
1 quarter to play.
It ain't over till it's over.
McKinnon with the tap. McWilliams decisively. Randall boots it. Taken by Bates. Bates feeds it wide. The ball is kept in. Zielke puts the ball in the hands of Fate. Kicks it across the ground. Nice hands. She keeps her cool under pressure and kicks the ball out.
The Giants have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. The Lions need to stop trying to outmark GWS and just get a fist into the contest. She boots it. She takes a strong mark. She kicks the ball. She marks the ball.
45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Stevenson takes the mark. 15 metres out. Going for goal number 1. It's shaved the post. Greater Western Sydney with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Brisbane 50-37. Schmidt has it. She steadies now in front of goal. A monster kick will be required from here. McKinnon has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 40 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Now that miss could prove costly.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, the Lions might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. She takes the contested mark, puts boot to ball. She marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Bates takes the mark. She's put power behind that kick. Strong mark there.
Sneaks the ball away in time. She takes control of the loose ball. She's missed it. The Lions, they're starting to drop behind. She'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Gets boot to leather. The contest no match for her. Zielke going through her routine. Unfortunately, they've mowed the grass very short this week. Takes that one strongly. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Giants. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Strong mark.
Puts boot to ball. A nice contested mark. She gets boot to ball. It's a mark. She slams it onto her boot. A great mark under pressure. Strong mark there. Sending it on its way. There's no contest for that mark.
Membry taking aim. Choose to kick it. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. You know more about her than me, Richard. Reckon she can bag this one?
She's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test her.
Wuchner got this side of her boot. Swanson puts it on the boot. Picked up the ball, thumps the pigskin. She wins the contest.
She boots it. She grabs it. She gets boot to ball. Strong mark there. Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid.
Ashmore shucks the ball away. She gathers the loose ball. McKinnon with the tap. Scoops up the bouncing ball. She's got the head down as she charges home for the goal. Stevenson marks. 30 metres from home. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. She just has to keep cool.
Stevenson may not be the first girl you'd follow into battle, but you're glad she's on your team, that's for sure.
Ashmore laps up the misplaced footy. She smashes and bashes her. Sends it on its way. Collier claims the ball. Choose to kick it. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. There's a vast chasm between her and the goals ahead. 45 metres out. She's kicking from about 45 degrees here. Takes that one strongly.
She kicks the ball. She gets the upper hand. She gets boot to ball. She taps the ball. She gets boot to ball. No one around to trouble her. She kicks the ball. A great mark under pressure.
Tompkins kicks. Dalpos with the mark. Bumps the pigskin. Wins the handball.
Well, GWS have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. She boots it. Walker marks it. Puts boot to ball. She gets under that.
Webb gets the interception on the bounce. A nice uncontested mark for Dalpos. Strong mark. Works it across the ground. She gets over the crowd. She takes control of the loose ball. It was all her. Jams it on the boot now. Zielke puts her head down and runs in. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Through for the point. The scoreboard's starting to worry the Lions now. Nice mark there. They say hard work never killed anybody, but clearly Brisbane are not willing to take that chance. Richard, did you enjoy the match?